Hello again and welcome again to the Friday Wrap for January 10th. Thanks again for joining us. It was a relatively slow week this week, other than, of course, battling the snowstorms that we had. I hope everyone in your family remains safe and that the weather gives us a little bit of a break, because it certainly hit some records as far as temperatures. I of course, I probably like yourself, decided to make some New Year's resolutions. One thing I did was decided to promise to drink more water, and broke out the water bottle I got from that company I visited in the fall called Fusion, or Fusion OEM in Highgrove. This water bottle helped hopefully encourage me to do so. One of the many goals I'm going to set for myself this year. As far as around the village, it was actually a relatively quiet week. There were a few meetings overall. The Plan Commission and the BFPC, or the Board of Fire and Police Commissioners meetings, that was canceled. The Police Pension Board and Pathway Commission meetings are scheduled for Thursday night, which is tonight. I decided to film it on Thursday because of availability on for the camera guy. There was, however, a rather big meeting this week of the Willowbrook Burridge Chamber of Commerce. That was held at the Burridge Marriott on Wednesday. After they did their normal course of business, they had their introduction of the new board of directors, went through the 2014 directory, their giving tree program, their new members, their socials, as well as the formation of they have a formation of a technology and publicity committee. That was kind of neat. And then they went on to the main topics, the main speakers, which happened to be the mayors of Burridge and Willowbrook, but not in that order. Mayor Frank Trilla went first and gave an absolutely great presentation about the tremendous progress they've made with Willowbrook, including the purchase of a building they're going to use for Village Hall. Police station is going to remain in the current Village Hall police station combination as is now, and they just closed on a building next door for their park district. They are really working well together and are to be admired, and Frank did a really great job in talking about what he called Trillavision for the village and where that village is going. In addition, I was able to give my annual State of the Village report, which of course was my first one. It was a kind of a little bit unusual. I've been a board member. I've been a member of the chamber for 10 or 15 years. This is my first time going there to deliver a speech for the State of the Village. And I started out by saying that businesses are the lifeblood of the state and the village, and I feel that way because after all, they're the ones who generate all the revenue and manufacture all the products, which I'll get back to. But it was actually a great meeting and presentation overall. The village has made some great progress. We've had a surplus last couple of years as far as finances, thanks to some cost-cutting measures that Steve Stricker put in place back in 08, 09, and 2010. We, of course, the latest news around the village, we had an increase in permits for homes. That's gone up. I think up to 36 this year for 2013, but half of those were thanks to the Savoy Club. That's likely going to go down for 2014, but that's great news. We also are 3/4 of rented of retail space in the village center, or the village center is, I should say. That's up, and almost probably 80 or 90% of our office space is rented, and of course only one condo left. Other updates, the village has had some major projects this year, which as you know, have gone very well with the Chase Bank, as well as the Global Luxury Imports scheduled to open up in a few more months on County Line Road. And there's also a few projects that we missed, but it was a great overall year for the village. And I closed with this comment. I said, you know what? The neat thing about going to the Chamber of Commerce is, again, businesses are the lifeblood of our state and our village. Because everything in that room, everything they ate that day, everything they used to get there, that was designed, it was dreamed up, designed, manufactured, delivered, and installed by business, as well as sold, insured, and financed. The small business in particular, are really the lifeblood of our state and village. Next month, if you have a chance, the Willowbrook Chamber of Commerce is meeting at Ashton Place on February 5th. We actually have a special speaker from Homeland Security. Also, potential new developments in the village. We have an Alzheimer facility looking at that property next to the Extended Stay America, where they were trying to build a couple hotels. That remains to be seen, but they'll be going through the Plan Commission if that goes to the next step, which I expect it to. We also had a presentation on Thursday during my office hours of the Supportive Living Services, an organization that has a number of senior assisted living facilities around the state and country. And it's a developer who used to actually work for Wendy's, who is now developing those. He made a presentation to do one in the downtown area on McClintock, but that does not look too promising. Hope you had a great week once again. Hope you have a great weekend. And I hope you have a blessed and happy New Year. Thanks again for joining me.